All right. Okay, everyone, and here you are seeing me getting up, but this is important because I'm getting my cell phone so I can see your comments. Today, we are talking about how to stop burnout before burnout stops you. Whew, what a loaded conversation, and let's dive in. This is Nadia Touch with Coaching by Nadia. I help professional women who work in health and well-care to take a charge of their own health through transformation of mindset, nutrition, and fitness, one habit at a time. And today's topic is so important: burnout. That is why we actually want to take a charge of our health. So we either stop the burnout, catch it beforehand, or don't have it. Before we jump into the conversation, if you're not yet a part of our Friends and Health Facebook group, please join us. That's where we keep ourselves in motivation and inspiration daily in our wellness journey. And I'm going to double check my video. Yes, we are live. Okay. So talking today, thank you so much for watching live. I am finally into my video, seeing myself and even subtitles. Yay. How to stop burnout before burnout stops you. Let's just jump in. We're probably all familiar with the burnout terminology. We know what it feels, and it's not pretty. We do not want it. We do not wish it for somebody else. We sometimes even coach and help others not to be burned out, and very often we are the ones who burn out, and sometimes due to because we are in the industry helping others. So who is familiar here? Helping others be healthy, financially independent, taking care of insurance, taking care of wellness needs, of health needs, life needs, relationship needs, and we are such, yes, professionals and people that we say yes to someone or something else and not ourselves. So today is about that, in fact, because that leads in burnout. At some point, we are done, and we do not want to have that. So let's talk about, in any process of the burnout, how do I stop it before it actually stops me? So let's jump in, and there are three things that I'm going to teach us to do, and how to catch, and three things I'm going to teach us how to actually turn that process around. Okay, so how to catch it and how to turn it around, because it's really also being able to catch myself or spot the burnout before it runs into my body, my soul, my mind, where I am going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. So how do I spot the burnout before it actually catches me? So there are three things that I'd like us to pay attention. Number one, to me, it's the easiest thing to catch is physically. Let's pay attention. How is our body talking to us physically? Let's communicate with our body. So number one, are you waking up in the morning with feeling somewhat motivated, or you're feeling like, I want to go back to bed, it is not going to be my day? Are you already tired in the morning? Throughout the day, are you feeling like you're lacking energy? And therefore, coffee sounds good, energy drink sounds good, sugar sounds good. Give me something so I can keep that energy going. So we are looking for external ways of boosting our energy. Woof. Okay. Or are we close to the end of the day? You know, we need to stop, and the body is just, the mind is still rushing thousands miles an hour, and I can't really fall asleep. Or if I'm in bed, the sleep is not either coming, or I have nightmares and I wake up tired. Who is here can say, yeah, it's me, maybe halfway, raising your hand, put it in the comments. I am seeing the comments. Or you know someone. It's the way to catch our physical body communicating physically to us. I am there about to be burned out already. So let's please spot that and do something about that. So this is 1 out of 3 physically. Number two, emotionally. What does that mean? It's so interconnected. Sometimes it's hard to split. So it took me a while. How do I split that? Well, at number one, I am catching my emotions being so negative that it's hard to switch them into gratitude and positive. Are you catching yourself constantly like whining, or when you meet your customer, your client, and all of a sudden you catch yourself, you're saying something about what happened that you didn't like an hour prior? You're catching yourself whining where you know you're not supposed to. and it feels like you're looking for a company as well to do it together. And you're catching yourself, my emotions are everywhere. I'm like a kid, up and down, up and down. I'm on the emotional roller coaster. Okay. Oh yes, and sometimes catching myself when I'm given a feedback or constructive critique, I call it, I take it as criticism and I take it really bad. Catching ourselves when we're given feedback and we want to fight back, the body might be tired, and therefore everything is from a small fly to a big elephant problem emotionally for the body and for the mind. Okay, catching ourselves, number three, you probably can guess. So we talked about physical, we talked about emotional, mental. Again, it's so connected. Am I waking up and already talking myself out of getting up, talking myself out of picking up the phone and placing that phone call, even though I know that phone call is going to produce income or possibility of the income? Am I talking to myself? I'm just going to say self-bullying in a judgmental and negative way. Am I complaining to myself and catching my thinking all around negativity? Folks, the body is physically tired, the body is going to be emotional, and it's going to give us negative thinking. So those three ways, when you catch yourself, I'm going to say you're halfway there, but you're not there yet. One thing is catching and not doing anything. The other thing is doing something. Let's jump in and talk about how to actually, after you catch it, what to do. Three things. Those are for me as a person and as a coach, those are my important things. You can have your own. By the way, use the chat in the comments. Reflect to me what you hear. If you have your own feedback, if you have your own ways you're catching and doing something about it, I am so excited to see you in the chat. So let's jump into it. Three things how to switch after you catch that you are about to burn out, or in the middle, or during. It's the same thing, right? What do we do about that? Number one, yeah, I'm going to say it, be selfish. Be selfish in terms of, it's not really being selfish. It's about bumping up myself to a priority list without compromising my business, my family, my life. But it's really starting with myself. This is by far is the most important thing. If I just get this into my mindset, I am the person I've got to live with for the rest of my life. I got to learn to put the oxygen mask on myself first, so I can be literally alive and live for others. Number two, I know it's a longer conversation, but this is a summary. Dive in. If you want to talk more, schedule time with me, coachingbynadia.com/contact. Okay, number two, let's have list of non-negotiable ways of bumping myself to priority list. You probably have heard it before. The list of self-care things you know you need to do for yourself. What is it? Prioritizing sleep, prioritizing drinking water, prioritizing eating greens every day, prioritizing meditation, journaling. What is yours? Exercise. I'm just throwing ideas that mine, and I hear from my clients as well. The list of folks, this is non-negotiable. It's like a $2,000 appointment you're not going to cancel. And with that said, only after you have a list of non-negotiable, look at this and decide how you're going to make those non-negotiables implementation that is negotiable. I'm giving you an example. 5 days a week workout is non-negotiable for me. When and what is negotiable? I know Tuesday is my outdoor run day. 5 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Am I too tired? If I'm too tired, I'm just going to go for a walk. It's not negotiable that I'm going to do it. Workout 5 days a week. Negotiable is the method or implementation. That's why we get collapsed these two. We either do it or we don't. Not really. Method or implementation can be negotiated. Okay, if you need some help, please connect with me. And the last but not the least, please, whatever you do, morning is the most important. L. Harold, the Miracle Morning author, he talks about how you start your morning is how you live your day, is how you live your life. Again, when we talk about these non-negotiables on the list, what is from that list that you can take right away and start your morning like you're the boss of your life? Is it exercise? Is it meditation? Is it gratitude journaling? It doesn't have to be all of it. If you're like either all or none, no, negotiable again. 1 or maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, but prioritize by focusing on yourself in the morning. In fact, I do not do any business responses, even though I see them. Discipline. Until I've done my morning movement, until I've done my morning reflection, my morning meditation. Those are my non-negotiable self-care that I'm going to do in the morning. If I'm too tired, all of a sudden I overslept, I might just do my morning movement and then meditation and maybe do the journaling in the evening. Method of implementation. So folks, it's really up to you how you decide to be positively selfish, which means it's not being selfish, it's selfish. It's about bumping yourself on the priority list by what is the oxygen mask for you looks like. What are non-negotiable methods that you have for your self-care, then implement them as methods of being non-negotiable or being negotiable. And please pay attention to what you do in the morning. Start your morning because it's yours with you. That's how you flip that burnout into focusing on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you stop that burnout. You start prioritizing yourself by filling your own cup, being your full potential of who you are so you can give your best self to your clients, your customers, your family, your business. How you stop the burnout? Catch it, spot it, physically, emotionally, mentally. As soon as you spot it, 1, 2 things, please do something about that. And we just talked about those 3 things: being nicely selfish, having non-negotiable and negotiable, and starting your day with the morning. Okay, well, thank you so much for enjoying this video. I hope you did. I see your comments. If I lack motivation, it's normally because I'm tired. If I feel that and I can, I will take a nap, which creates a magic effect. That's your method of switching from being able to catch and implement in the system that is already in your place and works for you. Great. I also will choose a task and dive into it, and also follow my calendar and accomplish the actions I have blocked time for. Time blocks, amazing, and focusing on one task at the time, not multitasking, is a great way as well. All right, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do please let me know what was the most important aspect of this conversation for you. What are you taking out? And for more, please connect with me through coachingbynadia.com/contact, or just put it in the chat here. And as well, join our group, Friends in Health, for your daily motivation and inspiration. And I will see you in the community. Thank you for being here.